You've probably heard someone say, money makes money, or the rich get richer. And you probably thought, yeah, easy to say when you already have money. But here's the truth nobody tells you. There's one specific number, one savings milestone that completely rewires how your finances work. And that number is $20,000. Once you cross it, everything changes. The speed changes, the psychology changes, the math changes. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why and what to do if you're not there yet. We're covering 4 things today. 1. Why $20,000 is the most important psychological shift in your financial life. 2. How momentum kicks in and your money starts working harder than you do. 3. Why the math literally gets better the more you have. And 4. The real reason saving $20,000 matters more than the money itself. Let's get into it. Here's something most people don't realize. Before you have any real savings, you're not making financial decisions. You're making survival decisions. You take the first job that offers you anything, even if you hate it. You stay in situations that drain you, because leaving costs money you don't have. You say yes to things you don't want to do, because you need the paycheck. Every single decision you make is driven by one thing: fear. Fear of running out, fear of not having enough, fear of what happens if something breaks. And when your brain is in survival mode like this, it literally cannot think about growth. You're not thinking about investing. You're not thinking about starting something. You're not thinking about the future. You're thinking about making it to Friday. But here's where it gets interesting. Research shows that having just $2,000 in emergency savings increases your financial well-being by 21%. $2,000. That's it. And suddenly, you feel 21% better about your entire money situation. Push that to 3 to 6 months of living expenses. That adds another 13% boost on top. So for most people, $20,000 is that first real mental barrier. It's the line between feeling like you're just surviving and feeling like you actually have money. It's not just a number in your bank account. It's a complete shift in how you see yourself and every decision you make. Once that emergency cushion is in place, your brain finally has room to think about building, not just surviving. Here's where it gets really exciting. You've probably heard of compound interest, but most people don't truly feel it until they hit a number like $20,000. Because before that, your returns feel almost invisible. You save $500, earn $40 in returns. Okay, cool. But once you've got $20,000 sitting there, the numbers start to feel real. Let me show you exactly what this looks like. Say you're saving $1,000 every month and getting an 8% annual return. Getting to your first $20,000. That takes about 19 months of consistent saving and discipline. 19 months of grinding. But here's the crazy part. Your second $20,000 doesn't take another 19 months. It takes around 17 months. Why? Because now your first $20,000 is working alongside your savings, earning its own returns, which earn their own returns. Your third $20,000, even faster. And by the time you reach $400,000 in your portfolio, you can make your next $20,000 in just 5 months. The same amount that once took you nearly 2 years, your investments can now generate in 5 months. That's not magic. That's compound interest finally working at a scale where you can actually feel it. The first $20,000 is the hardest. After that, every milestone gets easier because your money is doing more of the heavy lifting. A lot of people think wealthy people have access to some secret investment world. Hidden hedge funds, exclusive deals, opportunities regular people can't touch. But honestly, that's not what's really happening. The truth is much simpler and much more empowering. It's just basic math working in your favor. Here's what I mean. You put $1,000 into an investment. It grows 10% in a year. You make $100. Now, take that exact same investment, same return, same time frame, same level of risk, but with $10,000. Now you make $1,000. Same strategy, same effort, 10 times the result. That's it. That's the whole secret. When you've got $20,000 invested at 8% annually, that's $1,600 flowing into your account every single year that you didn't have to work for. Not from your job, not from extra hours, just from your money doing what money does when you give it enough of it to work with. The investment strategy isn't any more complicated than what someone with $1,000 can use. The only difference is scale. And that scale is what turns small percentage wins into life-changing financial progress. Now this is the one most people miss completely. And honestly, it's the most important reason of all four. When you save $20,000, yes, you have $20,000. But what you've actually built is something far more valuable than money. You've built discipline. Think about what had to happen for you to get there. You said no to things you actually wanted. You tracked your spending when most people don't want to look. You delayed gratification when everything around you was telling you to spend. And as a result, you became a different person. You became the kind of person who controls their money instead of their money controlling them. You proved to yourself that you can do hard financial things. And that identity, that proof, is going to follow you into every financial decision you make for the rest of your life. That's worth more than $20,000. Okay, so what if you're not at $20,000 yet? Here are 3 things that actually move the needle. 1. Know your numbers. You cannot hit $20,000 if you don't know where you're starting from. Most people genuinely have no idea how much they spend each month. Before you can save, you need to know what you're working with. Track your income, track your spending, find the gap. That gap is your savings weapon. 2. Automate everything. Willpower runs out. Automation doesn't. There are apps now that analyze your spending patterns, figure out exactly how much you can safely save, and automatically move that money before you even see it. Some even round up every purchase to the nearest dollar and stash the difference. You genuinely don't notice it, but it adds up fast. Remove the decision from the equation. Automate the saving, then forget about it. 3. Earn more. Seriously, look, you can only save what you earn. Cutting expenses is important, but it has a flaw. Earning more has no ceiling. A single job switch or a well-timed raise can do more for your savings timeline than years of cutting back on coffee. If you're in your job for the paycheck, push for more. And if they won't give it to you, go somewhere that will. Your income is the biggest lever you have. Don't be afraid to pull it. So that's it. 4 reasons why your first $20,000 is the most important financial milestone you'll ever hit. It changes your psychology. It starts the momentum, the math gets better, and it proves you have the discipline to build real wealth. If you're already on your way there, keep going. The hardest part is almost behind you. And if you're just starting, now you know exactly what you're working toward and why it matters so much. Subscribe, because next week we're breaking down something that catches almost everyone off guard: why your salary will never beat inflation on its own, and what to do instead. I'll see you there.